Hi everybody, it's Ellen, and I wanted to share with you guys today how we structure our reading in our house for homeschooling. So currently I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, but she's not doing school right now, even though she does want to participate often. But so for reading, we are primarily using the Ordinary Parent's Guide to Teaching Reading, and I use this book for both my 6-year-old and my 4-year-old. And for my 6-year-old, we did start off with the 100 easy lessons to learning how to read. But after we did that, we switched to this one. And I think we started somewhere around maybe lesson 30 or something in here because the first part is repetitive. But I really enjoy using this for my children. I like that there are no pictures in here to distract the children or help them like guess what a word might say. So they really have to know what it is they're reading, and you're there right along with them and helping guide them. And it says exactly what the instructor should say, and then what to expect the child to say, which is helpful for me because my background is math. So for math, I don't really need structured lesson plans, but for reading I do, just because that's not my background. So we really enjoy this book, and when we do our reading lessons, I usually ask the children where do they want to have their reading lesson for the day, and they can have it anywhere, in a reading tent, at the table, on the couch. It doesn't really bother me. So we go through this and we do 1 or 2 lessons, just depending on how long or short the lessons are. And then after we do the lesson, then we have a read aloud time. And I usually go for about 10 to 15 minutes, just depending on what we're reading and how the day is going. So for my oldest, my 6-year-old, he's reading through Flat Stanley right now. And then I just use a bookmark to keep track of wherever we are. And then my 4-year-old, we're going through Bob books. So today, this will be our book that we're going to be reading. So for our reading lessons, we do those daily as well with math. And those are the structured part of our homeschooling. But everything else is a little bit more relaxed. If the children have an interest that they want to pursue, like recently, one of them had an interest in wolves. So we did a few projects on wolves, and I just have them, it's interest led at that point. But the math and the reading is something that is more structured, except for where we do it. I don't mind where we do it. It's just that we do it every day. So I'm going to show you guys what our reading looks like, and it's a little bit different from each child, but not really that much. Oh, and I also want to mention that when my middle son, he has a little bit of a speech delay, and he is in speech therapy. So when we do his reading lessons and when we read through the Bob books, I'm constantly looking at his mouth to make sure that he's saying the proper word and using the proper the lip and tongue formation when he's saying those letters. So I'm sure you'll see me doing that plenty of times. I hope you guys enjoy watching our reading. If you have any comments or questions, let me know in the comment box, and thank you for watching. Lesson 101, O alone as O, okay? So we're going to read a story about a boy named Cole who does not stay and play with someone who is unkind. So it's going to use short and long O sounds, okay?
Todd and Cole chomp on a slope of soft moss close to the lake. Todd yells that he will toss Cole in the lake. Then Todd acts like it is just a joke. Cole strides off to the phone. He will tell his mom to pick him up.
So is Cole happy? No, because Todd was being mean to him, huh? Okay, so in the story that you read, there are 2 types of words with the vowel O in them. There's O like soft, moss, tromp. And these words, you say the short O vowel sound, ah. And then there was also words that contain O with the silent E at the end. So joke, close, yep, coal, slope, good. And those were the long O sounds. So now we're going to read disobedient words. You remember what disobedient means?
I forgot.
they're like words that don't follow the rules. Okay? So they have one vowel, O, but they're not followed by a silent E, but they still make the long O sound. Okay? Let's read these words.
Old, bold, cold, gold, mold, told, sold, rolled, strolled, gross, most, both.
Good. So now you're going to read a story about a conversation between two friends who are on a long hike. Let's read this.
It is so cold, my toes froze. I mile back. This trail seems like a 10-mile hike. I was told it was just a 5 miles long. It was bold of us to take this trip. When will we be home? I need to munch. What's in the sack? I will not eat that old roll. It is so old. It has grown mold. It has green slime with spikes.
E-S.
Specks of white fuzz on it. It's too gross to eat. Let us go home.
Good. Perfect. Yep. And that is it for this lesson. Now we'll read some more flat English. Let's see what happens. And we're right here.
I wish I had never had my idea, but he was a good sport, so we put on the disguise. Back in the man home, Mr. Dark helped Stanley climb into the empty picture frame. Stanley was able to stay in place because Mr. Dark had cleverly put small spikes.
Put how many?
Put 4 small spikes in the wall, 1 for each hand and foot. The frame was a perfect fit. Ancient against the wall, Stanley looked just like a picture, except for one thing. Mr. Dark said, Shepherdesses are supposed to look happy. They smile at the sheep, and at the sky. You look fierce, not happy, Stanley. Stanley tried hard to.
So, lesson 29 is the short A sound. And make the short A sound. Ah. Good. So let's start right here.
Why?
Start with the A.
Me.
Start with the A.
Am.
Am. An.
Dan.
Start with A. Add.
As.
That's a T. At. Good. What's this one?
Wet. At. Sat. Cat. Fat. Mat. Mat.
Yep. B. And say it fast.
Bat.
Good. What's this one? Yeah, it's good. So let's read this one again. An. Good. So now we're going to read some other words that start with different letters. But they all have the short A sound. A. Okay? So first I'm going to read the word, and then we're going to read it together, and then you're going to read the word. An. Man. An. Fan. So let's read together. Man. Fan. Fan. Ran. Pat. Dan. And fan. Nan. Your turn.
And
That's
ban.
a T. Pat.
Fan.
You're guessing.
Dan.
Dan.
Fan. Dan. No. Nan.
Good. All right. Now we are going to read
Mac.
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 What does it say?
Mac.
Okay.
Mac. At.
Uh-huh. A.
Day.
No, just A. Mac had
A.
B.
Ag.
What did he have?
A bag.
Oh, who had it?
Mac.
Good.
C. B. Ag.
Had.
Had a dog. Mac.
No. Uh-huh.
Had a dog.
A. You're guessing. I want you to read it.
A bag.
Sound it out. A.
A.
No. And.
A dog.
Good. So he had a bag and a dog. What does this one say?
Ag. Had a wag.
Good job. High five. Okay, what does this one say?
Mac. Sat.
Don't guess. Sound it out. Mac. And.
Dan.
Ag.
Dag. Ag.
Good.
That is a confusing.
And you can still see, huh? Okay?
Ag. Sag.
Act. Uh-huh.
On. The.
Ag. Good.
The end.
High five. Good. That's it for you for today. Hey, you want to sing our ABCs first? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Do you know what this letter is? What letter is it?
S.
It's an A. Can you say A? A, yes. And look at these letters. These are the lowercase a's. So these are all A's. And you know what A says? A says ah. Ah. You're all done. You're all done.
Baby shark. Baby says go. Baby says